All right, welcome to LearnWire. Let's kick off a brand new week of August 14th, 2023. Today, we're going to be looking at SEO Writing AI. This is a tool that's been around for a while. I just have not had a chance to review it, or I should say, I just have not chosen to review it. I do have the owner of the software that has reached out to me, and we've kind of gone back and forth for a couple of months. And today's the day that I want to take a look at SEO Writing AI, because after looking into it more, they have really done a lot of things to launch this tool and get it to where it is right now, which one of the highlights that I really like is that it actually will be using a Midjourney in order to create some really amazing AI images and automatically sprinkle those throughout your posts. And so that is something that I believe separates it from any other AI writer that I've seen. And so let's go and we're going to be creating some content. They've also recently launched their bulk writer, and you can write up to 100 articles at once, publish them to your blog, and so forth. So they really have been adding a lot. I haven't done a review on auto blogging as well, and that will be coming down the pipeline as well. But this one kind of reminds me a little bit of what I've seen from auto blogging, even though I haven't reviewed it. Definitely watched enough videos on it. So this is going to be, I think, a little bit similar to that because of the AI images and the just ease of use of the software. So we can generate original high quality long form content, create detailed product listings 10 times faster. That's cool if you are doing e-commerce or something like that. Optimize content for SEO to rank. So it does have somewhat of a SEO optimization feature built in. Build content at lightning speed with the top help of AI, GPT-3, and other machine learning technologies. Let them give you the amazing solutions that you won't find anywhere else. There is a really cool feature in here as well. I'll just tell you right away that you pay for a subscription, but then if you want to, let's just say you have one of the lower subscriptions, you run out of your credits, and then you want to add your own OpenAI key, you can do that and use your own OpenAI key. So I like the customization and the option. There's not very many of these softwares coming out that are willing to give you that freedom, which I think is really, really cool. So I'm excited about that. I know many of you will like that feature as well. So use 20 plus pre-trained models for affiliate content. It will help you create titles, descriptions, outlines, pros and cons, shortened names, and product specifications that are punchy and effective. View your documents as a list like Google Docs. Super cool how easy to use our platform. So you can go see and check out their page. Here's a little bit what the optimizer looks like and so forth. So some cool stuff we've got going here, testimonies and so forth. So here's some of the pricing. Start your free plan today. So you can actually start in the free plan offering unlimited use of blog post generation step-by-step via the OpenAI key. Plus you get gift of 5,000 words right off the bat. If you're billed monthly, so this is what you're going to get. The difference is you get 5 article generations and so forth. So I'm not sure what happens at the end of the 5,000 words if you're able to connect your OpenAI and just literally just use the software for free. But when you use their model and their credits, then of course it's going to come with like a lot. You're going to get 200. I mean, look at the pricing on that. 250 article generations for $59. And that is including 500,000 words. So, I mean, just right off the bat, I mean, just kind of looking at this without having a chart next to me, $99 for 1,000,000 words or 500 article generations. So it's definitely, so to give you an example, Jasper was giving 100,000 words for $99. So this is 10 times more the amount of content that you can create. And I feel the bells and whistles on this are, far exceed Jasper. When you're looking at how this connects to your blog, it automatically creates high quality AI images and so forth. So, you be the judge on that. Here's questions and answers. In order to answer all these questions, or can it? Yes, it can create a 2,000 word article, up to 5,000 words actually. Super cool stuff. So let's go jump in. I'll just say it right away. If you do decide to pick up one of the plans, obviously you get a discount if you're billed annually. That's actually a really big discount right there. But let me pull this up real quick. So if you use the coupon code LearnWire, then you can get 25% off of your monthly or your annual subscription. So make sure to use LearnWire and you will automatically get an additional 25% off. So that's super, super cool. If that's applied to the yearly billing, then that's going to take, you're already saving like 25%. So you're basically saving about 50% off if you're willing to pay annually for the tool. So super, super cool. So here is inside. Let's go to the dashboard real quick. So here's the dashboard. We can see, you can look at some of the articles right here. Back in April, I did try the tool out and wrote some. Like I said, there has been massive improvements to the tool since April, and so forth. So you can do one-click blog post, create the perfect article, use only title, generate and publish in one click, bulk article generation up to 100, and have them published to your WordPress. I've already pre-connected my WordPress site just so we don't have to sit through watching me do that. But I can tell you that this was the easiest connection to a WordPress plugin that I have ever seen with any of these AI tools. You just pushed a button, you install the plugin and you push a button and it's linked to your email address and just immediately connects. Super, super cool. You don't have to go and put in, your user application, password and all that stuff. No, it's just one click, boom, you're connected. Blog post right here. This is going to, I think, take you through a little bit more of a wizard. We're going to try both of these out right here. I'll probably have to make another video on bulk. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to show you everything. Looks like it does product roundups, product reviews, simple editor, how to use guides, and product list workflow. So super cool. All right, let's go and check out the, basic guide real quick. And you have all this documentation right over here. One-click blog post generation. I'll click on that. Looks like there's a video on how to use the tool, full documentation right here. That's really cool. So it looks like they have done their due diligence. And these are the things that I really like about tools when they actually have this stuff. Looks like this was updated 17 days ago. So it's very current. Bulk article generation, how to use that as well. I'm going to exit out of that and come back over here. We'll go and check the roadmap over here real fast. Looks like complete. You can see they have all kinds of stuff. Key takeaways, a local content localization, point of view option, AI generated images, expensive features. So if you want to, get even higher quality on-page image, it looks like they're going to town on adding features, which is super cool. It looks like they're staying really busy. Download blog posts as HTML. They've got key takeaways translated into a selected language. There's some very specific asks from customers that they are actually adding into and in progress right now. And then here's their planned maximum of 3 images. I like that because it could be maybe creating too many images. And so maybe they're going to put a feature in there where we can control how many images we want. Can we have the WordPress auto poster randomly select different author profiles? All kinds of good stuff right over here. So that's super, super cool. Feature requests. You can come over here, internal linking, all kinds of good stuff. Look, we'll go ahead and I need to sign in for that. But of course we want internal linking, add YouTube videos, etc. Right over here, they've got this and you can create post and you'll be able to add what you want to add to the feature, to the tool as well. So a really nice roadmap right there, very busy. One more thing that you guys know I like to do is go up here and just check on kind of traffic. Looks like they're at 133,000 visitors a month. This tool, I believe, did not launch on any LTD sites. You guys can leave a comment below and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that they launched on any LTD sites. Looks like their main traffic is United Kingdom, then followed by United States. But they've been able to grow their site like crazy right now. They're on a major growth curve of doubling their traffic every month right now, month over month. They're at 130,000, more than doubled it this month. So this business is taking off. This tool is getting more buzz and so forth. So let's go and finally jump into the tool and write some content. So I went and did a little bit of keyword research. I found a website. I'm going to go steal some keywords. Then I went and did some sorting right here, and I'm going to look at some of their lower difficulty keywords. And then that spit out a list over here. If you guys want me to do a keyword research tutorial, maybe I'm due up to do another one, but I did use Niche Finder in order to find that website, this site right over here, the Work at Home Life. And then I basically used SE ranking. That's been the kind of SEO, my heavy SEO tool. the last couple months, really enjoying using it, and I'm really enjoying the pricing on it, only $50 a month instead of Ahrefs at $100. So it definitely gets the job done. And then it spit out all these keywords, I think about 881 keywords. And then of course, we're not going to go after some of these things that I don't have no idea what it means. And, if it's just not a keyword that I'm going to write an entire blog post on, but I did go through already and highlight some that I think that we could write blog posts on. Okay. So I'm going to go and grab one right over here and so forth. So we'll copy that. We'll come over here. Let's go to the one-click blog post right over here. We're going to enter our main keyword, and then we can generate our title, or we can put our title in right here. So I'm going to go ahead and generate a title. I'm pretty sure I just want it to say personal concierge and errand service, your personal concierge and errand services for stress-free living. Another thing that I'll do is I'll go back over and see what the context of this article is. So how to start a personal concierge service. So what I'll do up here is we'll say something like how to start a personal concierge and errand services business. Okay, I'm going to say generate a title again and see if it does what it does with that really long title we already gave it. How to start a personal concierge and errand services business. That's perfect. Okay, love it. Article size 2,400 to 3,600, and that's just medium. If we go to large, we're going to be talking about an over 5,000 word article. That's way too much. And then right over here, we have a small article. I'm trying to think what we want over here. I guess let's just go with the medium article. That's what they had on the setting over there. Now they do have this little bucket right over here that you can put details to include. You can actually put in something in here that it will add into your content. So this is definitely really good and aimed at most likely kind of local businesses. They obviously put a phone number in right here. So it's going to use accurate information and create content, especially if you're using this to create local website pages. This will help you if you're an SEO and you're writing content for clients' websites, and then you want to have accurate information. You're able to put that in this box right here. I really, really love that feature. We have our tone of voice. We have all kinds of different tones of voices in here. Of course, sticking to friendly or professional. And for informational is going to be kind of get the job done, witty, casual, persuasive. So I'm going to go with informational. And then we have a point of view, first person. I'm going to go with second person on this one. And target, I'm going to go with United States, and then placement right over here. So here's where your tokens are going to come, and tokens are image generations right over here. So we can go and click on this if we want to see what it's going to look like and talk about some of the images and so forth. So we can go with placement over here. So after H1 only in each section, I'm going to do that on this one. You know what? I'm going to go with the small. I just think that there's just no reason why we need a 4,000 word article, right? So I'm going to go with small on this one. It's one thing to be able to write a giant piece of content like that, and then it's another where it's, in my opinion, just kind of ridiculous. No one's going to read that much content, right? So let's just stick with small, in my opinion. And then let's go with image style. So we have a lot. So photo. And when we're talking about business and things like that, I haven't seen AI do so well, but I think Midjourney can pretty much tackle anything, right? If I'm not mistaken. Impressionism, abstract, I'm just going to go cinematic for fun. We have high quality and we have optimal, and notice that its default is high quality because I believe the high quality is like night and day difference. That's more than twice as good. So I'm just going to go with high quality. Include the main keyword in the first image as alt text. Relevant keywords will be picked up and added to the rest. So it's going to do our alt tagging for us automatically. Awesome stuff right there. So we can generate our NLP keywords generation right here. So obviously the owner of the tool understands SEO and built this tool based on their knowledge. So here's a lot of NLP keywords that it's added, and these are really long tail. So that'd give us a really good chance. I wonder what these are built or created after, but there definitely is none that are small. I would like to see some broader keywords as well. And then we have structure. We can go with, do we want a conclusion? Yes. Do we want tables added? Yes or no? The default is yes on everything. H3s, yes. Lists, yes. Italics, yes. Quotes, yes. Key takeaways, yes. FAQ, yes. So everything is set to yes, which is crazy. I mean, you can turn some of them off. Sometimes I don't like adding FAQs depending on the article and so forth, but a lot of times too in the article writer, having the FAQs is going to, I mean, I guess it's just an example, like in ZimWriter, adding the FAQs is going to make your content another 600 words. And so a lot of times I'll turn it off, but in this case, we'll see what this turns out to be. And then we have our document right over here. You can have different folders and so forth. So this one's going to go to realistic publication. We're going to go ahead and absolutely publish this. Why not? This is a test website anyway. Post status publish. We have our tags. Write some tags you want to include. I don't want tags. URL, main keyword, add the first image. All right, featured image add the first image to the featured image. It's taking care of all those things that. Okay, so I want to just pause for a second. Okay, so what I'm liking so far, we haven't seen the results, right? But if in theory, if this does everything that it says it's going to do, this is kind of one of the reasons why I don't use ZimWriter as much, is because you have to go back in and do a bunch more work after the content is created. And yes, that can sound like complaining, but when there's tools like this that actually can go and do everything for you at the click of a button, then it is, you save a bunch of time. In other words, right? So this right here just alone is golden. It's going to insert the alt tags. It's going to add the featured image. It's going to create our images for us. This is brilliant. This is very much time saving. And when you start talking about saving hours of time per week, that's when you can start justifying pricing on monthly or annual subscriptions, in my opinion. All right, so we've got our categories over here. So what category is this going to go in? Let me think here. Start a business. I think it's going to go right there. Language model. Oh my goodness, look at this. We use a mix of different models for the best quality. So 3.5 plus GPT 3.5 Turbo 16K plus GPT-4. So here's going to be another one of the cool things. I don't know how much GPT-4. If you only want to use GPT-4, that is actually coming where we can select that. That's really cool. We can use our own API right over here. That's super, super cool. I love that they're giving us the freedom of choice and option right there. So that is golden nugget right there as well. But they're using a combination here. If I had to make a guess, they're going to use GPT-4 for creating the outline, which GPT-4 is way better at, has more knowledge and is going to create a more elaborate, better outline. And it's not going to be so much content. And then it'll probably use the rest of this combination over here, 3.5, in order to create the content. So that's just my guess. But we're going to leave it the way it is. And then let's go, and where do we push our button? Now we just push the run button. So we're running that one. Okay, so that's going to run. And that is, so this is under the builder button. Oh, I love those. I love the graphics of that little tools, cranking, in progress or in process. I like that. That's pretty cool. So let's go back over to the dashboard while that is creating, and let's go and check out the blog post function over here. So this is going to take us into like a whole wizard right over here where we can go, and this is a few months ago when I was testing this out, this is what it looked like. So they didn't have those other features. I'm going to just kind of skim through this real quick. So brief, we would put in our main keyword right here. Then we would be able to generate our title. So it's kind of a different way. Another software that reminds me of this is like Writesonic. They give you a number of different ways to use the software and the interface. Some people prefer this type of interface, probably a little bit more hands-on, and will have the ability to edit the article and so forth afterwards. We can get our headings in. So this is, in my opinion, this is a little bit more of like our traditional AI writer that's been around for a couple years. And some people still really like this. I believe that we can take the other one let me just write one real quick because this is what we really want to see is the AI write check right over here. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go grab another keyword, and let's just say I'm just going to highlight that red right there. Transcription proofing services from home. Okay, let's see right over here. All right, so we're going to go with a brief. We're going to enter in our keyword right here, transcription, proofing, proofreading services, SEO for the advanced. You can actually select this, and we can go with word count right over here. Let's just say we want 1,500 words. Headings, let's say we want 10 headings. Paragraphs, I don't know, let's say we want 20 paragraphs. Images, let's say we want 3 images. And content analysis, the main keyword is right here, meta title is in. So look at all these SEO features that you can do right here. So this is super, super cool, guys. Alt text image, we want that checkmarked as well. Save and continue right there. We're going to generate our titles right over here. I was going to kind of skip through this, but this actually looks really cool, guys. So transcript proofing services, things to consider when choosing a transcript proofreading services. The benefits of professional transcript proofreading. Okay, so there's all these different ones. I would say things to consider maybe. That's kind of cool. Okay. And then we'll say next. We're going to generate our description. It's going to write our description, and it is fast. That is very, very fast. Discover the keys, factors. We're just going to cruise through this because there's a lot to cover in the tool. We're at headings right over here. So we're going to generate our headings. And then here's all of our headings right here. Great. And we're going to push next and checker. So AI write and check. Perfect. Okay, so we're at a 21%. It's going to measure our words, headings, paragraphs, images, and content analysis right over here. We can turn that off if we want to. So, okay, so this is definitely a more custom method. We can go and say, select this area and click the AI write button right here. It should write us an introduction paragraph. So this is where, if you want a lot more control over what it's doing, that is very fast the way it's creating the content. Proofreading a transcript is an important step. Important to read. It's important to choose quality services when choosing. Okay, so then you're just literally going to click in the box and push AI write, and then we'll look at some different options that it has. All right, so the things to consider when it comes to choosing a transcript writing service. Okay, so cool. You could also go and highlight this, and let's see what options we have. You can add links, we can add images and so forth. I'm not really seeing if it has a whole bunch of, different things we can do with AI as far as, custom like rewrites and stuff like that. I'm not really seeing anything when we highlight something. It's not a right click. Nothing else is really happening. So this is kind of what you do. You just left click and then you push the right. But you will have more control over if you want to change the headings and so forth. And then you're going to basically just keep on cruising right here. Obviously the AI, the amount of score is going to go up. I was going to test all this in Neuron Writer. I just don't think that we're going to have time to do that. I will have to go and make another video on that because it's just going to, I even had this open over here, guys, but it's just going to take way too much time. But what I would want to do is test the content on the blog that the one-click article writer wrote, and then also test an article like what we're writing in here, and see if there's a major, change in quality. So that's something that I'll probably do a test. If you guys want me to do a test and you made it this far in the video, then just say, hey, yeah, test Neuron Writer and test the different tools. All right, we're gonna go back in here, and there's one more thing I wanted to do. In here, I wanted to go and check out so there's a bunch more. We have product roundups. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do, I guess I'm incapable of creating a 12-minute review, but covering every single one of these tools. That's just really difficult to do, and to maintain my kind of unbiased, honest reviews, right? I like to really dive into the tool, give you guys what my first impressions are about a tool, and I can't do that without taking you through all the steps, and you guys can kind of see how my brain works and so forth. So I'll have to create a couple more videos on this most likely. But let's go and check out the bulk writer real quick. And let's see, enter keywords. We can add rows. You can import from Excel. That is super cool. But let's just do 3 right now. So I'm going to go and grab some right over here. So we're going to go, this one, I think I'm just going to put in another color. Because we know that we kind of partially wrote that one. All right, so we have this one right here, and I'm going to put that keyword in right there. And then we're going to go gift concierge business. Boom. And we're going to go and grab this one as well. And then that one's a very specific one, medical transcription schools in Ohio. So here's one of the cool things that I have seen in other videos that it just seems super, super cool. We can actually push this generate button over here. So you're getting kind of a programmatic SEO, AI SEO writing inside the tool on a cloud-based tool. And we're able to just one click push buttons and get these titles over here. And look, medical transcription schools in Ohio, medical transcription schools in Ohio. So gift concierge business. So it is keeping the automotive secret shopper. It is naturally building it into our title. And then we can also grab NLP keywords just by clicking one button right there. It's going to work on the next one. So this is just brilliant. To be honest, I haven't seen a tool that does it like this. Super, super cool. All right. So we've got our core settings. I'm going to go to small, and let's go check on our article real quick before we do that settings. I want to see if the article has been published on the site yet. No. Okay. So we're going to come back over here. I want to look in the publisher. It says that it's done. How to start a personal concierge business. Oh, it's because I have a scheduler on here. So it's scheduling this out today. It'll be scheduled. I need to turn that publisher off actually. But so let's see right over here. I'm going to go and just want to go and preview the content real quick. So how to start a personal concierge and errand services business. This is what's going to publish today. So this one right here, cinematic, it's really cool, but that little sign with that word on it kind of doesn't make any sense. But the AI image is pretty incredible, especially since it has humans and it's not all messed up. We have our key takeaways right over here, understanding. We have our ads on our site that are going to be there. Then we have these really cool ones. If we zoomed in, there's a little something kind of weird going on with this person, but we're not zoomed in enough to really there's some things right here, but in any tool you're going to use, you might get some imperfections with it, but just at a quick glance, it just looks like it's a picture of people walking in a city, right? We have our lists right over here. We have another image right over here, building strong client base right over here. So it's, restaurant and concierge and cars and servicing and so forth. So pretty cool stuff right over here. Then we have our conclusion. And then after that is the FAQs right over here. So super, super cool. All right. So what I want to do is grab this all the way up to the top and just see what the content was. Word counter. It did give us a 1,200 word article. So I guess this next go around for fun, we are going to select medium just for fun. Okay. So we're going to go medium. We're going to go friendly. We're going to go, let's go first person this time. And then let's go target country. Let's go and select our country. And then we'll come in here, placement. We will just go after, let's go in each section again. And let's go with, I do want to choose something. Let's go with, I guess we'll go with photo. Not really sure how well it's going to do, but let's go with photo. We'll go with yes on everything. You know what? On these ones, we're going to do an FAQ of no. And then we're going to go with, I guess an FAQ would be good. We'll select that on. Okay, so publication, we are going to choose the main keyword. And what are these keywords? I guess I'm just going to put them all in start a business as well. And we have our mix right there. And then we'll just go and run this for these three. Run. 3 documents, posting to WordPress, continue. Boom. Okay, so those 3 are going to be created right now. Let's go back in, guys, to this one right here. And I want to check personal concierge and errand services. So we're going to copy that. And we're going to go with Neuron Writer. We're going to go and add this keyword in. And I am going to change this with ampersand because that's the way that it spit out. I'm going to go start. It's going to analyze this real quick. We'll analyze the content and we'll copy the title here. I'm actually going to go into, oh, I should have said edit post. All right, we'll click into our keyword real quick and we'll push next. Looks like 70 is the highest score. That's cool. We'll go into our meta and throw in our title. We'll go into content. We'll throw that in and it's an H1. We'll push return. We'll go get our content right in here. Control A. We'll copy the entire article. It does have the images looking good. We'll throw that in right over here and see what kind of SEO we are going to get. We're going to get a score of 55. That's right on par with other good AI writing. Anything over 50, I consider pretty darn good, coming right out of the gates using only AI, right? So pretty cool stuff right there. So it's not a 70. I just want to make sure I'm doing everything. We've got the title. We've got our content right over here. How to start a personal concierge and errand services. That is the keyword, right? Personal concierge and errand services. Oh, okay. So I put the keyword right there. Yep. Okay. Maybe not as much green as I would like. Obviously, we can improve this score at the click of a button in Neuron Writer, but I'm not going to do that on this article. Just wanted to show you right off the bat what you're going to get, what kind of scores you could probably expect. And it is going to be in the mid 50s, it looks like. So pretty good. I'm going to go back over here. I am going to take this one and not make you guys have to go through or wait for another video. I'm going to add the new query in right over here. And those of you that like the long form content, this is what you're going to get because I am going to go in and finish that article. I'm not going to make you wait while I'm going through that, but I will go into documents over here and we will go into realistic pay and we'll go into the transcript right here. We'll click that. And I'm going to go ahead and keep writing this one. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was taking long, so we'll have to get back to that. But we're right over here in the builder, and we finished the bulk writer is almost done with all 3 articles. But we can click. I didn't realize this. You can click on this in here, and you'll see automatically it's tallied 2,100 words right here. I believe we went with medium, so that's cool. Over 2,000 words. That's perfect. We have our article right over here. We can show meta tags right here, and we have our meta title. We can copy that from here. Meta description right over here. Let's see if it has the automotive secret shopper. Automotive secret shopper is right at the front of the meta description as well. These are really simple things that is kind of funny that most other softwares or all other softwares, AI writing softwares don't think of. So really, I can just see the efficiency and the time saving. We can obviously push this publish button, but we know it's going to be publishing based on what we selected, right? So I'm going to turn that off right there. Actually, does it show it on the image as well? Okay, no. Okay. All right, so we have our image. We chose photo, and I think they did a really good job this time. So I think photo for this kind of blog, you'll have to experiment a little bit and find which setting on the AI is best for your niche that you're in. But this one, I think photo, it works really well. And I believe they're using Midjourney to create these AI images. I don't know of any other AI image creator that would be able to handle creating human photos like this. As a professional copywriting journalist, I have had the opportunity to explore various industries and their unique aspects. One industry that has always intrigued me is so it's talking in first person, like I wrote this myself. I love that. Automotive industry. Car dealerships play a crucial role in the industry, and their success depends on various factors such as customer experience, customer satisfaction, We have our key takeaways right over here. Actually, only has 2 key takeaways on this one. Why become an automotive secret shopper? We have another great image right here. This is just amazing. There really isn't any other tool that I've seen that can create images automatically for us like this. So that's really cool. We do have, I want to look at chunkiness of paragraphs. We do have only a few sentences, and it looks like it is automatically split up. So that is really, really good. Also the creator understands SEO and readability on websites, that you don't want more than about 4 sentences on a paragraph. And so I really, really like the way this is laid out. We have even quotes in here. One of the benefits of automotive secret shopping is that it allows us to identify areas for improvement and ensure that our customers have the best possibility experience in buying a car. Super, super cool right there. And we'll just keep on cruising. Still got some good images right over here and another good image right there. So I think that there's a lot of promising things about this software. So you can see, so it did create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 images on the page so far. You're obviously, I'd like a little bit more control. And this, here we go. So there must not be, it's kind of interesting. They did a good job with breaking up the paragraphs throughout the entire article until the conclusion. It just really, really messed up on the conclusion right there. That's just way, way too big. You'd want to go in and edit that. But then we have our FAQs right over here as well. I do like on the roadmap that they have the ability to say 3 max images, and that's what I would select, because this is too many images, I think. If you're going to put this to many images, I think it's fine, but you're going to definitely want to make sure that you have a really good auto image compression tool. And that's going to cost money to handle this amount of images on that amount of posts on your blogs. And if you're talking about multiple blogs, then it could get expensive to auto compress images on your website. Because what I see right here is high quality images, and there's 7 of them. It's going to start slowing your website down. So you want to be aware of that. But these are amazing images. Very impressed with that. So overall, really, really cool. So final thoughts, just after initially looking at this is a pretty unique tool. It definitely has some features, functionality in it that I haven't seen in any other AI writers. And that's crazy to think about that, because, we're talking about the days of Koala and ZimWriter and Agility Writer and AI WiseMind. There are some really awesome, like crazy, crazy features coming to these AI writing tools, right? This one is no exception. We got the SEO Writing AI that's just really kind of knocking out of the park with some of these. I think that the biggest highlight is probably, well, there's a lot of highlights, but how easy it was to connect to my WordPress site. That was the easiest out of any tool to connect. You literally just push a button and it connected to my site. I don't know how they do that, but it was very easy. I don't know, you want to make sure that you're logged into your account. But it's basically taking your how I think it's doing it is it's matching your email addresses. So if your email address on your website is not the same as your SEO Writing account, then that might pose an issue. I'm not sure, but that was super, super fast. It works seamlessly for me. I like the bulk writer and the customization, and all the customization options on the tools is great. The manual writer, when we got in over, let's see if I can go and show you. So the manual writer right here, I still have a bunch of work to do right here. I'm not going to do that. This part over here, I don't see myself using. It does have a checker right over here, but I mean, when you have Neuron Writer and stuff, you're going to probably just paste your stuff into, you're going to paste your content into Neuron Writer or Surfer or Phrase or any of those tools, right? So this part right here wasn't my favorite tool. But pretty much all the rest of the tools, when we go back to the dashboard, the one-click blog post, immediately it just publishes a giant piece of content to your site very quickly. I love that. I want to get some more videos out on some of these other tools. But then the bulk article generation tool was very impressive. The way that you can either use import from Excel, just have your 3 columns set up right here and it'll just automatically have it. But I really like how you can just add your keywords right here and then push generate, and it will generate all your titles and all your NLP keywords. And the SEO features, like making sure that the keyword is in the title, that happens in the keywords and so forth. So, and then the ability to dial in over here, the content length, this little box over here, especially for local SEO right there, to make sure that accurate content information or accurate information about your business is in this box. Super, super cool stuff. I could see how this could be someone's main AI content writing tool. And then the image, but the number one standout feature, even though I just listed a bunch of really cool things that I haven't seen before, is definitely the image generation. They are light years ahead of other AI writers. Maybe the only other one that may be on the same playing field as SEO Writing AI, it would be auto blogging. And I haven't done the auto blogging. I'll schedule that next week. I'll go ahead and jump in. We'll get that one done. I need to go and check that tool out as well. So that's really the only other tool that I can just do a straight comparison is probably auto blogging AI. So overall, most of the boxes check. SEO Writing AI, super unique, cool AI content generation software right here. Again, if you want to go and pick this up, go try it out, pick up a free version. But if you want to click on my link and make sure that you sign up, even if it's for a free account, make sure you sign up with my link below, because if you decide to buy the software, use LearnWire, use this coupon, you'll get 25% off of your monthly or annual order. Another really cool thing, remember that if you run out of credits, then you can also plug in your API, your OpenAI key, which I don't see any other tools doing that as well, other than ZenWriter, right? So super cool stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This is a really long, deep dive into it, to the software, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this thorough review of SEO Writing AI. We'll see you in the next video.